Rugby Portobello. We're with Dan today. Dan, let the audience know a little bit about who you are and what you do.
My name's Daniel Keenan. I'm a professional boxer from Ladbroke Grove, which is obviously just around the corner from here. I've had 7 professional fights. I've boxed on big shows in the UK. David Hayes' show at the O2 Arena. George Groves' show at Wembley Arena twice.
Wow.
Both on TV.
Do you know George Groves as well? Because obviously he's a local lad. Yeah.
Yeah, I train with him and stuff. So.
Oh, okay. Wow. So how long have you been in boxing then? When did it all start for you, Dan?
I went down the gym when I was 8. My dad took me down the gym when I was 8 years old.
Yeah.
Obviously to Degale Youth ABC, which is at the bottom of Grenfell Tower. Just
Yeah.
around the corner also.
And that gym's got a lot of history, ain't it? Like.
Yeah, it has. Obviously they've got George Groves, James Degale, loads of other champions coming through there too. Even now.
George Groves and Degale came from there as well.
Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, never knew that.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
So like, yeah, we train around that. It's competitive. It's a good environment.
Yeah. So you started training there when you say you was 8?
I trained there when I was 8. Originally just for fitness, because obviously I was. My main focus was football at the time. I played a lot of football when I was young.
Yeah.
So my dad just took me down the gym to box just for fitness, because when I was playing football, I played at like a high level. I was playing for like QPR, Wickham, West Ham, Watford, a few other teams, Crystal Palace. So
okay, wow, that's really impressive, Dan.
Yeah. So my dad took me down the gym just to keep fit, and I ended up just falling in love with boxing rather than football, and I packed football in now. So
yeah. What was it about boxing that you? What did you like? Like you should see, like, all right, you went down there to do extra fitness. We know boxing gives you a fantastic cardio tank, which you could take into any sport really. Mm-hmm. But was it something to do with like hitting people or receiving punches? Was it the whole? Did you feel empowered with boxing? Like you, for instance, you probably don't feel you need to walk with a weapon.
Yeah.
Like because your hands are your weapon, and even more so, probably your mind is a weapon. Mm-hmm. So did it? What attracted you to boxing in the first place, like as opposed to football?
Yeah, don't get me wrong. I still love football. I still play as much football as I can. I come down to Rupert and play all the time still.
Okay.
I join in when I can with Grenfell Athletic also, with Rupert and stuff. But I knew I had to make a choice sooner or later. So I kind of had my mind made up already. Like it was either boxing or football. I had to pack one in and go hard on the other. So I just chose boxing. Man.
So let me get this right. So from a young age, you kind of had a mentality that you're going to be a professional in one of these two areas.
Yeah, I always knew it was going to be one of the other.
Yeah, like you could have been a baller or a boxer.
Yeah, I wasn't really focused on university or anything else. It was just football, boxing, and I was training hard in both to succeed in one.
So would you say your dad was a big influence on you in fighting? Does your dad fight? Was he involved in boxing?
No, not really. He's done a bit of boxing, but not actually competitively, which is why he put me into it so young to give me a chance to actually do it.
Yeah.
Because like a lot of people get into it they feel like it's too late, and then the chance just goes. So I've been doing it for like 12 years now.
Wow.
And
big ups to your dads.
Yeah. Even and football as well. Obviously, my dad used to take me to all my games and that, and then he didn't really pressure me to do either. He was just like, if you stop loving it, just give it up. So I love football and I love boxing, but obviously you can't be a professional footballer and a professional boxer.
Yeah.
I was kind of had a sticky situation, so I had to choose one or the other, and I ended up choosing boxing. Yeah,
it's quite intriguing actually, Dan, and I'm impressed by your decision making, because you see players like Leon McKenzie. Mm-hmm. He used to be a professional footballer, Crystal Palace. Not sure who else he played for. And then he went into boxing. Now he's like a professional boxer. Mm-hmm. But, I mean, I don't know how well he does as a boxer, but...
Yeah, I think he's recently retired now.
Okay, because, some people come from doing a sport like football and then they go into boxing, but whereas you just wanted to do boxing. Yeah. So talk to me about the evolution. So you go at 8, you walk through the door, and you continue going through the rest of your primary school years and secondary school years?
To be honest, I went when I was 8 originally. I wasn't there for that long. I was for 4 months or something, and I stopped. I just stopped going. But I was so young, I didn't really take it serious anyways. I was at QPR at the time, so I was more focused on football.
Okay.
Then I went back when I was 10.
Yeah.
And then I was there for a while again, getting it going again. And then I stopped again because I was at West Ham.
Wow.
And then I stopped going again. And then I went back when I was 12. And then I was boxing as well as playing for Wickham Wanderers. Yeah.
You couldn't give the football up, innit?
Nah. Yeah.
But that's good though, Cool. You must have been really good because some of the teams, football teams that you're mentioning are not no joke, and their youth academies tend to be pretty good. Do you know what I mean? So, wow. So, are you someone that you could have done tennis and been good at? Are you just one of them people that?
Yeah, I like to think so. I think anything I put my mind to, I think I can
Yeah.
do well in it. I've never actually tried tennis, but
you'd probably be good.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Football and boxing, I've been doing it for so long. It's just like
it's normal to you.
To me now, yeah.
Wow. What team do you support? Out of curiosity.
Arsenal.
Sorry to hear that. We all genuinely are. So, all right. So then, when does boxing start getting serious for you now? What? Let's just say you're leaving school. Are you fighting then? Like, as in like amateur fights and stuff?
Yeah, so like I said, boxing's always been serious to me. I knew it was either going to be football or boxing. Didn't think it would be anything else other than that.
Yeah.
Obviously, there's like people get injuries and stuff, so you have to kind of have a backup plan. But it was either football or boxing. So I've taken boxing seriously as long as I've done it. But I turned professional when I was 18. So since I was 18, I kind of stepped it up. I've been training from as an amateur 3 times a week to as a professional. I'm training like 2-3 times a day right now.
Wow, a day. What time does your day start? Would you say you're up at 6?
5:30.
5:30 on the run.
Yeah.
Empty stomach.
Yeah.
No, that's good. All right, so talk to me. So you're an amateur, and then when you might have heard rumblings like, "Raw, such and such might want to like." You could make it pro. Did you start hearing little whispers and people talking your name more? Like, how did that transition go from being an amateur to you signing a professional contract as a boxer?
Obviously, the right way to do it would win like an ABA title, a national title, box for England, maybe go to Olympics, the way James Degale done it. Yeah. And then obviously you'll get a big signing on fee or whatever. But the way I done it was, I was actually a sparring partner. I was going down to train with down in my gym where I'm at now. Actually, I went down there just to spar with a few professionals. Obviously, they was a lot older than me at the time. I think I was only about 15 or 16.
Wow.
And obviously they was men.
Yeah.
I sparred them and I was holding my own. So I was thinking to myself, like,
hold on.
I was 15, 16, and I was sparring these guys, and they're not better than me. Like,
yeah.
So obviously when I got to 17, 18, I started going down that gym more regularly.
Yeah.
And then when I was 18, I turned pro. Yeah.
Wow. So when you're coming in if I'm a professional fighter and I want to bring you in as a sparring partner, is that something that you're getting paid for, or are you just happy to do it off the back of experience? Like, how does that all work?
I'm happy to do it off the back of experience. I was at the time. Any experience is good experience in the ring. Like, you have to get as much rounds as you can. But obviously, the higher the level you spar, then you should be expected to be getting paid. Like, everyone's different. It all depends on their camp. So
you're in there. You're a sparring partner. You feel you're probably in there sparring. You're landing punches, and then you're thinking, hold on, like, it's kind of easy to get these man, or I'm actually tagging them. Yeah. So then from there, you start thinking, like, I've probably got the credentials to make it. Is that what you first thought, or did someone say? Was it the other person's trainer that said, like, what's going on? Why aren't you fighting, for instance?
Yeah, I was. Obviously, they were asking questions: how much fights you had, how old are you, etc. What weight are you? Where do you fight? Dow youth, whatever. But when you see these guys, like, obviously, as you hear professional, and at the time you're thinking like they're going to be a lot better than you. You might see them on TV and stuff, and you're thinking, or the hype around their name.
Yeah.
But then when actually in the ring with them, you think they're not as better. They're not that much better than you would have thought. When you're actually in there and you're competing with them, you can see that you can hold your own against them.
Yeah.
Which kind of gives you the belief to step up
to push on. It's amazing, Dan. Like, it's very, very impressive. So, talk to me. You sign a pro contract. You're about to make your pro debut. Fight one. I believe it was at was it at York Hall? Bethnal Green, York Hall. Are you nervous the night before? Like, what? Like, did it all change, or was you just normal? Like,
nah, you know what? I wasn't nervous because I didn't know what to expect. I hadn't had no pro fights. I didn't know about selling tickets and how much people like. My last amateur fight.
Yeah.
There was just 2 people there, my dad and my friend Dave, who comes here as well.
Okay.
Dave. There was just two people there.
Yeah.
And then obviously there was people in the crowd that I didn't know and stuff, but with me there was 2 people there. And then my professional boxing debut, there was 460 something people with me. So
with you?
Yeah.
Oh, so you got quite a big following then?
Yeah.
Wow, you're a ticket seller.
Yeah.
The promoters love you.
Yeah.
Wow, so Did that change everything? Did that add extra nerves to your preparation, shall we say? Or did it even encourage you even more to like, no, I need to perform. I got all my peoples here.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly. Yeah, it was more like that.
Yeah.
Wanted to put on a good show, but because I've been training so hard for it, I knew I was due to put in a good performance anyway.
yeah. So how many fights, professional fights, have you had so far? Is it 7? Seven. And you signed as a pro when? How long?
November 2015 when I was 18.
So this would be coming into your 4th year now, basically. Third year, sorry. Yeah, 3rd year. Wow. And how are you finding it?
Yeah, it's good. It's pretty accustomed to it now, doing the same thing. Just looking to have a successful 2018.
Yeah.
And then towards the end of the year, I'm looking for some titles, man.
Is that what your aim is, yeah?
Yeah.
Because I saw you on Sky Sports doing an interview a little while ago, and you were saying obviously the aim is to become champion.
Yeah, I want to be a world champion, yeah.
I must say you've got a very professional mannerism about you, even the way you conduct yourself off camera before, like we was talking and stuff. Like you seem very, very mature for your age. Yeah. Where does that all come from? From boxing. Yeah. So would you say boxing is something that every young person should be a part of, even if it was just a 6-week camp?
Nah, because it's a hard sport. It's a really, really hard sport, and obviously a lot of people would be put off with it by it and wouldn't enjoy it.
Yeah.
The way I enjoy it. So not everyone, but it's for the people that it does appeal to. Then definitely, man. Like it's keep you focused, keep you grounded.
Yeah.
Disciplined, and just have respect.
So would you, for those that maybe ain't doing nothing right now, they could be in school, year 7, 8, 9, they could be older, they could be me. Let's just say me. Like I wanted to get into boxing. Like what could someone young or someone of my age now that wants to get into the sport of boxing or know a bit more, what can they do? Where can they go that's local around here?
So obviously everyone's obviously got different dreams and targets. Obviously, age would be a big factor in that.
Yeah.
Regardless, if you wanted to box for fun, if you wanted to do it for fitness.
Yeah, no, I don't have no plans of being a world champion now, Dan. I don't think I've got the right hook for it.
But Dale Youth's based on Lambert Grove.
Yeah.
Just opposite the station. That's a good place to go. They're open Monday to every day apart from Saturday, so you can go down there. They got all different age groups, all different sort of people down there. It's a big community down there. So,
yeah.
And like I said, they produce champion after champion as well.
Sounds like it, yeah.
Also, my gym where I'm at the moment, State of Mind Fitness in Hammersmith.
Yes.
They do all sorts of training down there. So they got like white collar fighters, guys that just want to compete for charity.
Yeah.
They've got professional fighters like myself. They've got amateur fighters who are training to become professionals. And then they've got people that just enjoy boxing and going for pure fitness and nothing else.
Wow. So is that where you train? Your State of Mind gym? Is that your gym?
That's my gym.
And you train from there for like 3 times a day?
2 or 3 times a day, depending. At the moment, obviously, it's Christmas. I've been taking over just doing once a day. But when I'm going hard, it's like 2-3 times a day. Yeah.
Wow. So talk to me about your last fight. What happened in your last fight?
We're gonna talk about it.
We might as well cover it, Dan.
I lost my last fight.
Yeah.
Obviously, it was put it down to a bad day in the office. I've had 7 professional fights, won 6. I was 6-0.
Because that's the thing, Dan. I'll be honest. I've checked the records. I've checked the stats. That I know that was your 7th fight. Obviously, yep, you lost. But the guy you was facing against, he's had a heck of a lot of fights.
Yeah, he did.
Bulgarian lad.
Yeah. He was tough. He was tough, and he has had a lot of fights. But I, with my ability, I believe in myself, and I should be beating them people.
Yeah.
I should be beating them people, and 9 times out of 10, I would be beating them people. But like I just said, I had an off day. Cristiano Ronaldo doesn't perform every time he plays for Real Madrid.
Of course not. No one can. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's a sport, so everyone has bad days. I had a bad day, but I didn't prepare for it properly because I become so complacent where I was undefeated, 6-0.
Yeah.
Just turned 20, you know, I was like...
I'll ice anyone,
you know what I'm saying? I thought... And plus, my 3rd, 4th, 5th and 6th fight, 4 fights in a row, I had a broken hand. Like, you still see it now there.
Oh, yeah. Whoa.
Yeah. So I had, like, literally just one hand for my 4 fights previous to that. And I won all 4 with one hand, so... I thought, all right, cool, I've got 2 hands now, so imagine what I'm going to do now.
Yeah.
I don't think I trained as hard as I could have trained. I was still training, but I wasn't training as if I was going to lose. I went into the ring underestimating him so much. Like, as if I'd already won the fight. And that's why I wasn't training. I should have been doing, it's only little things, but they make such a big difference. Like I should have been doing 7-8 mile runs.
Yeah.
On them 7-8 mile runs, I'll be like 4 miles in, and I thought that'll do for today, and I'll just go home, because I thought I just had enough to win. And obviously, I'm kind of glad it happened in a way, because now I'm hungry, man.
Yeah, even more so.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But that's really good, Dan, because again, that's a testament to your character, your everything. I know not everyone wants to talk about a loss. Doesn't matter what the loss is. Could be life, could be a girl, could be a fight, could be a match. Like, do you know what I mean? I lost 4-1 on the weekend in a game. I'm not happy about it, but we lost, didn't it? Like, but for you to speak about it, and what's more important is when you realize your own errors in preparation or errors in judgment, and you're admitting to a certain error that you've probably made in your preparation. So again, it's key that one does look at these things and analyze themselves, you know, and look for improvements. Yeah. It's really good, Dan. Yeah. If anyone wants to get hold of you, how can they get hold of you?
Follow me on Instagram, official_DDK, Snapchat, official_DDK, or Facebook, Daniel Keenan.
Nice, Dan. Dan, I wish you all the best, mate. In fact, when are you fighting next? Is there a date? Or...
I found out the other day. I'm fighting March the 17th at York Hall, Bethnal Green, St. Patrick's Day. So.
And if people want to get tickets, how do they get tickets for that fight?
Just come directly to me, so you can obviously message me on Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, whatever, and then I'll sort you out.
I'm going to come to that fight, Dan. I'll be there. Dan, thanks for taking the time. It's been a pleasure, mate.